I'm most proud of the young people at the Brotherhood Sister Soul, the young men that we started with 17 years ago to the young men we work with today. We're about breaking cycles of poverty. We're about young people developing agency, developing confidence, following their dreams, and really providing the support for that to happen. And so I'm proud of all of that. I'm proud of taking young people to the African continent and to Latin America. I'm proud of our rites of passage approach. And I'm really proud of developing young leaders who are now social change makers in their own. Today in our opening comments, we heard that over 80% of the groups serving Black and brown men have gone out of business within 8 years of the time of the survey. Now we look at that field today, where do we want to be 8 years from now? Do we want a barren wasteland with none of the groups that are pointed to as the lighthouse, as the example? Or do we want to sustain those organizations so that others can be inspired by them? And I think this is a consistent problem within philanthropy, it's a consistent problem within our field, and every single person I know who's at one of the organizations, quite honestly, often highlighted and celebrated, deals with this issue every single day. And I think it's something that philanthropy needs to tackle. I think all too often we have groups that are doing on-the-ground grassroots work in one silo. We have those who are doing policy work in a second silo. And we have those who are doing organizing work, whether in the legal community or on the ground in the third silo. We need to merge these three. Again, our history tells us that that's what works the best. It's what the left used to do. It's what progressive institutions used to do. And now, I think, for many reasons, including funding silos, now you see the work becoming severable. And so what I'd like to see in a change in communication around this issue is how do we bring together this approach to really start to tackle the issue. So it's not just about keeping young men out of the prison. We're going to keep young men out of the prison. And then we're going to talk about how we deconstruct the prison industrial complex. And then we're going to talk about the policy connected to that. And so Michelle Alexander is attached to a grassroots organization doing organizing, which is attached to a policy institution doing advocacy work. And all of this is happening one hand together. And I think that's one of the most central issues we need to answer if we're going to advance this field.